Hey everybody, today I'm going to be beating the Pokemon Violet post-game with only shiny Pokemon. So, the Pokemon Violet and Scarlet and Violet, whatever, post-game is basically just the rematches of the gym leaders, and then I believe there's 3 or 4 fights at the end. It's kind of similar to the part in Sword, but it's also different. It's not the exact same thing. So, I played through Pokemon Violet my first playthrough just normally because I do not wish to inflict pain onto myself in my first playthrough of the game too, because I know everything about the game. I was still getting used to it. So I decided to do the post game only. And why I decided to do the post game, I don't want to go through the trouble of doing another thing and then wasting hours of my life just trying to get a shiny Lechonk to start off the stupid thing, to start off the run. But it's okay. So in total, before I started this run, I believe I had not 5. Hold on a second. Okay, it was 9. In total, I had 9 shinies. A few that I got through the playthrough, a few that I didn't get through the first playthrough that I just hunted for, and I got them. And if you want to see some of them, you should go check out my friend Matt, Memelord Pokémon. I'll link to his channel in the description below. He has captured quite a few of my shiny reactions in his Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke. So you should 100% go watch that. The finale will be coming out probably after this video comes out, but we've already filmed the finale, so yeah, we know if he beat the game or not. But yeah, no spoilers, but you should totally go watch that because he works hard in the videos, and he has a shiny, I shiny hunted for 12 hours video, really great YouTuber, go watch him. So yeah, link in the description below for his channel. So, you know how I said I had 9 shinies? I actually had 10, because something happened, like, in a few hours before I started filming this video. Maybe not even a few hours, maybe 1 hour.
New Game Boy Luke? 3? It just works.
Oh my god. Does it? Because sometimes it doesn't work.
No, it just works.
I will believe in any superstition to get the shiny Rickety.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Bro, I might gotta start playing
Matt?
Big Snowman.
Matt,
Nice.
I just found the shiny Rickety.
That's pretty crazy.
I just found the shiny Rickety. Oh my god. Right when I said I will believe in any superstition to get the shiny Rickety, I found the shiny Rickety. Oh my god. Do you believe me?
Yeah,
Probably do.
probably.
Let's go! I got it! Critical catch 2! Let's go!
And so, we did get a shiny Rickety. Without further ado, let's pass this over to Past Me to explain the whole team.
Guys, so here's the team. We're gonna really quickly go through it. King Gambit, here, let's check summary. King Gambit right here. Pretty decent moveset. That's because I made up most of it. Doesn't have marks. None of my shinies have marks. I should have just kept check summary on. Iron Hands, which is the best Pokemon on the team. We don't have Belly Jump, unfortunately, but it's fine. And yeah, like I said, none of them have marks. This Rickety I literally just caught in my Scarlet playthrough. I did a Rickety outbreak, so there we go. Original trainer, Pills but Shiny, as you can see over there, which my name in this is just Pills. Pretty crappy moveset. That's because it is literally a level 11, so this is going to level up while we're doing these gyms. Low kicks right here. Not a very good moveset either, but I'll try to level it up as we're going through the gyms. Again, Iron Valiant, decent moveset. Actually, pretty good moveset. Again, no mark. And then Floatzel. Pretty good moveset. Really good moveset, actually. And yeah. And then we have a couple, and then the rest of the shinies in the box. We got Quillfish, Rufflet, Magikarp, Magnemite, and Magneton. here, which I was going to use until I got Rookity because I like Rookity better, and I would rather have a. And I already have a Steel and a fighting. No, and an electric type.
So, of course, we started off with the first gym leader Katie. She sends out low kicks first, and I start with King Gambit, just because I like having King Gambit first. No particular reason. I didn't really have a strategy going into any of these gyms, but, yeah, I mean, whatever. It uses an axe kick, which unfortunately one-shots us, so we do not even get to use our move. I then sent in Iron Valiant. And I use a Moonblast because it's super effective, which one-shots the low kicks. Katie then sends in Fortress, and I just go for a Night Slash. It goes for a Gyro Ball, or Gyro Ball, whatever the heck you want to call it, which gets us to about half. So I play it safe, and I swap into Floatzel. Honestly, I should have just kept Iron Valiant in at this point because this is not a Nuzlocke, but I'm stupid. It goes for another Gyro Ball, which gets us to about, well, safe to say nothing. And we go for a Hydro Pump, which doesn't finish it off, but it does pretty decent damage. It goes for Curse and raises its attack and defense. And we go for a second Hydro Pump to finish it off. I send in Iron Hands against her Heracross. And I use a Heavy Slam. It uses a close combat to not do much against us, unfortunately for them. And our Heavy Slam one-shots the Heracross. She then sends in Spite Ops, which I keep in Iron Hands. And I go for another Heavy Slam, which doesn't quite kill the Spite Ops. Spite Ops goes for a Brick Break, which does literally nothing. And I go for a second Heavy Slam, but not before she can get off a Silk Trap. At this point, it's just delaying the inevitable, and unfortunately, next turn, she lands another one. Thankfully, on the next Heavy Slam, we kill it. However, that took a little bit longer than I would have liked. I keep in Iron Hands as she sends out her Ursaring and terastallizes. And I terastallize myself. I then go for a Wild Charge, which almost kills it. but high horsepower and fortunately kills us. I then send out low kicks, thinking that it's high enough level to take this thing on, and I did not realize that it wasn't at first. Because it literally gets one shot from a resisted move. I send in Floatzel to just finish it off with a Hydro Pump. And we've completed our first gym battle. Rookity evolves into Corvisquire, which will be useful in the next gym. I highly underestimated these gym battles. They are a bit harder than I thought they would be. I send in Corvisquire first and go for a Drill Peck. Lilligant goes for a Light Screen. And Drill Peck does absolutely nothing. Corvisquire eventually does get taken out, and I do send in low kicks. And go for a Bug Bite. I go for a second Bug Bite, but she uses a Hyper Beam to kill us. I then send in Iron Valiant and use a Psycho Cut, which does not take it out, however does get it onto minimal HP, and the light screen wears off from before. I go for a second Psycho Cut, which thankfully takes it out, and I decide to keep in Iron Valiant, who toughs it out so I wouldn't feel sad against Serena. I then go for another Psycho Cut, which does nothing, and I get taken out. I send in King Gambit to try and take out the Serena, and I get my strength from the Fallen, which is nice. I use a Poison Jab, but she uses a High Jump Kick, which also one-shots me. We send out our best Pokemon, Iron Hands, who's able to tank things, and use a Heavy Slam onto Serena. Not before it uses a Trope Kick, which does not do that much, but our attack does get lowered. Heavy Slam is able to take it out. We then send in Floatzel against his Arboliva, and revive King Gambit, just in case. It uses an Energy Ball, which obviously one-shots us. I kind of had to sack Floatzel here because I needed to heal King Gambit to have someone in back of Iron Hands, just in case Iron Hands fainted. We use a Heavy Slam on Arboliva, and take it to low HP. Its Seed Sower puts Grassy Terrain. He then sends out his Breloom. I go for a simple Heavy Slam, but he puts Iron Hands to sleep. He does land a couple dangerous Seed Bombs on me. However, I am finally able to wake up and use a Heavy Slam to take it out. Now all that's left is his Terastallized Sudowoodo. I Terastallized too. I use a Wild Charge and take it to about 2/3 HP. And a Heavy Slam the next turn takes it to red. It uses Trail Blaze twice in a row, which doesn't do much to me. However, Iron Hands is on about half HP now. Luckily, a heavy slam is enough to take it out after getting hit by a second Stone Edge. And there's the second gym battle.